Welcome to InformOverload, the show where we take the top trending topics on the internet and then make them more entertaining. I'm your host as always, Johnny Rogers, aka the Bacon Overlord, and to never miss another exciting video, tap that subscribe button and ring the bell to join our notification squad. Before we get started though, leave us a comment down below if you think Trump needs to be banned from social media, and while you ponder that, let's jump right into the top 10 celebrities Donald Trump has blocked on Twitter. In at number 10, Rosie O'Donnell. The feud between Trump and Rosie has been going on for a long time. Their rivalry has stretched back over the decade well before Trump ever took office. All of this celebrity bickering actually began when Rosie criticized Donald on The View, calling him a snake oil salesman. A smarter billionaire in that situation would have laughed it off and continued counting his Benjamins, but Trump decided to fire back by calling Rosie a real loser. This Twitter exchange would continue back and forth through quite some time, even when Trump became the president. And in a bizarre twist of events in 2017, when Trump fired FBI Director James Comey, he received great criticism from O'Donnell. Funny enough though, Trump replied to an old tweet of Rosie's where she said that Comey should be fired, which means this guy legit lives on Twitter. And not too long after that clapback, he blocked Rosie O'Donnell from viewing any more of his tweets. In at number 9, Signore. The incredible thing about Twitter is that we see feuds happening between people that would never ever even be in the same stratosphere. Andy from YouTube, who's known for his honest trailers and the show Screen Junkies, decided that he'd take a break from YouTubing to call out the president online. At the beginning of June in 2017, Donald Trump tweeted saying, "At least 7 dead and 48 wounded in terror attack, and Mayor of London says there's no reason to be alarmed." Amongst the many people that responded to this tweet, Andy specifically replied saying, "I'm so damn sick of bully at real Donald Trump taking words out of context to act out his agenda of fear, corruption, and bigotry. Hashtag not my president." Within a day, he was officially blocked by the president on Twitter, and even Trump's original tweet was removed. In at number 8, Szczerba. Some of these people may not be celebrities that you personally know, but definitely are people of notoriety in some sort of a way. Take Rob for example. Rob is the CEO of X Tech Ventures, a strategic consulting company, and along with that he has a PhD in computer science and engineering. All of that aside though, in June of 2017 he joined the prestigious club of intellectuals blocked by Trump on Twitter, which he may regard as his biggest accomplishment to date. Although I'm only assuming that based on his response to being blocked by Trump. Rob tweeted out shortly thereafter to say, "Tonight I am honored to join an elite club. Hashtag blocked by Trump. Apparently I hurt the feelings of the leader of the free world. Sad." In at number 7, Holly O'Reilly. Holly is a musician turned activist who assisted in organizing the March for Truth, which was meant to raise awareness for the investigation of Trump's alleged ties to Russia. She has been a very vocal critic of the president, but strangely enough it was not the massive march that got her blocked. It was when she decided to tweet a gif of Pope Francis looking away from Trump with the caption, "This is pretty much how the whole world sees you." I can't believe that's what did it, but hey, the man has always been a little petty. Captioning the screenshot of his blog page, Holly writes, "Who says Trump doesn't read our tweets?" In at number 6, Bess Kalb. Bess is an Emmy-nominated writer for Jimmy Kimmel Live. She also writes for the New Yorker's Daily Shouts and has written jokes for Hillary Clinton's Al Smith dinner speech, which she attributes to her losing the election, although I think more was at play than just some jokes that she made at a dinner. Regardless, she must have really felt bad for this and made it her mission to take Trump down. Surprisingly enough, it wasn't one of her many strongly worded tweets to the president that got her blocked. It was simply a reply to one of his tweets in mid-2017 where she called what he said a new kind of simplistic nonsense rhetoric, which may have been just too many big words for him to look up, so he went for the easy, I'm just gonna hit that block button. Too many big words. Read what? How do these people think I could read? The only word I know is blocked. And you're fired. In at number 5, Joseph Papp. Joe is a former pro cyclist that has raced for the US national team, and amongst being a convicted doper and drug distributor, he has since taken on a life of being an anti-doping advocate, which for those of you who don't know is a big thing in the cycling world. When he's not writing books about that subject though, he's usually on Twitter speaking out against the president. In June he took a shot at Trump asking him about why he didn't come to a rally, calling him a fake leader. The next day, Donald Trump blocked him. With the attached screenshot, Joe Papp wrote, "A president of the United States so mentally weak and intolerant of dissent he blocks US citizens critical of his policies from even reading his latest pronouncements." I mean, he's not wrong. "I don't like it. Send it away." I could just see him like a toddler be like, "I don't like." In at number 4, Marina Sirtis. Marina is known for playing the role of Deanna in Star Trek The Next Generation, as well as her recent appearances on shows such as Grey's Anatomy, NCIS, and Scandal. 2017, I guess, was a big year of blocking people for Trump apparently, because that's when Marina got blocked as well. Much like her allies on this list, she had been tweeting frequently at Trump, but her tweet about Russia was what sealed the deal. She wrote at Real Donald Trump, threatening to go to war to deflect from Russiagate, willing to let our boys die to save his sorry ass. And within 6 minutes of her tweet going out, she was smacked with a block page, which means either Trump or the White House Director of Social Media, Dan Scavino, must have saw it and just blocked her immediately. In at number 3, Anna Rice. Anna is best known for writing the Vampire Chronicles, and one of her books was even adapted into the movie Interview with the Vampire. Ever since Trump took office, Rice has been another celebrity that has made it their mission to trash Donald on Twitter. Her repeated tweets and replies to Trump's posts made it clear that she was not really a fan, and most of the time she wouldn't even tag him in her posts. Either way, after she tweeted out a few times in a row, she soon let her followers know that she had been blocked by the President of the United States. However, one part that I found strange was her replying to her one tweet where she said, "Maybe I'll be personally attacked next. One can always hope." You wish you would get attacked? Well, then you should have just tweeted at Hillary Clinton. Shots fired. In at number 2, Chrissy Teigen. In a bizarre series of tweets, the president had chosen to attack both John Legend and his wife Chrissy Teigen. His reason? Well, apparently they weren't giving him credit for his criminal justice reform. He resorted to calling John Legend boring and then saying that they didn't seem to be around when he needed help getting it passed. Chrissy Teigen went on a rampage that prompted Trump to call her filthy mouth, so the back and forth trolling was already in place. Yet again, it's always the most minuscule things that get Trump to block people. Apparently when Trump tweeted out about Republicans not being loyal, Chrissy responded by saying, "No one likes you." In response to her being blocked, Chrissy had this to say, "I have been very anti-Trump since The Apprentice, like when it first started, so it didn't start during the presidency like everyone thinks. This goes pretty deep, and I don't even follow him, so I'm definitely fine being blocked. There's just this part of me that's so happy that he had to actually do that." I don't know if he's actually blocking people. I'm pretty sure he's just probably writing down names. I don't think he can find the block section of Twitter, to be honest. Last but not least, in our number 1 spot, Stephen King. Stephen King has sold more than 350 million books, with many being adapted into feature films, television shows, and even comic books. Again though, in 2017, King was being particularly critical of Trump. In one tweet he remarked that the fact Trump had access to the nuclear codes was worse than any horror story he's ever wrote, which is saying a lot. He writes about an evil clown that kills children. Although the tweet that broke the camel's back was in regards to Ivanka. Stephen said, "If Ivanka Trump had grown up in farm country like some of us, she'd know her father is reaping exactly what he sowed." And not too long after that, he was now also faced with the blocked page. Now with that, let's check out some of your comments from the video titled Top 10 YouTubers Who Beg Fans to Stop Visiting Their Houses. Just Some Bigfoot with Internet Access says, "I can relate. I've always got people trying to visit my woods and selfies with me or make a cast out of my footprints. I just chase them out of the woods and sometimes throw rocks at them or something." How rude of these people. Sounds like you need to up your security systems, pal. Either that or just move deeper into the woods. I hear Alaska's nice this time of year. Alistair Brand says, "New Year's resolution? Nothing. And I'm sticking to it? Yes." That's the spirit. Alexia Galindo says, "I get nervous ordering my own food. Think about having the guts to show up at someone's house who you don't know." Yeah, that's crazy. If someone's gonna do that, you better stop them and be like, you're being crazy, bro. Jen D says, "This is so disturbing. Leave these people alone. Home should be a safe place where you can let your guard down. Honestly, actually, can't stand a few of these YouTubers, but I feel really bad for them." Preach it, Jen. Just because YouTubers put their life online, it does not give people the right to show up at their houses. Rican Shorty says, "Finally you have facial hair. I was starting to think you were a baby in disguise." How dare you, sir? I have nothing else to say. And that has been the top 10 celebrities Donald Trump has blocked on Twitter. Thank you for watching InformOverload, and if you enjoyed this video, then show us some love here by tapping that like and subscribe button. Also, make sure you give us a follow on Instagram for tons of behind the scenes content. Links for that will be in the description below. And while you're there, why don't you leave us a comment with your thoughts on this list. Plus, for more videos like this one, all you gotta do is tap that playlist when it pops up on the screen. From IO, my name is Johnny Rogers, and until next time, stay classy. Trumped? Get Trumped? All of this celebrity bickering actually began when O'Donnell criticized Donald on The View, calling him I said that so weird. O'Donnell criticized Donald. It just sounds weird back and forth. Oh my god, I'm so ashamed. Shame. But definitely are people of notoriety. Oh, this light just went out. Wasn't me. And Chris said, "Let there be light." Best cow, I think. Marina is known for playing the role of Deanna. Star Trek fans are gonna be like, "This is how you say it." Who's counting the burps? That's number 2. Too much pop.